What is good, guys? We are back with Jimmy Turtwig versus BKC Game 2 RSOU. Let's go. I just finished recording Haie versus Poik for OLT, and Jimmy Turtwig and BKC, they were nice enough. They waited for the OLT series to be over to move on with Game 2. BKC won Game 1. This is Smogtours Semifinals, Smogtours 22. BKC won Game 1 in DPP. And if you guys want to see that game, I recorded that in the last video. You can go back to that. And I also recorded OLT in the same video, because OLT Game 1 Haie vs Poik started at the same time BKC vs Jimmy Turtwig started, so yeah, so this is in one video, but I decided to make a new video for Game 2 and 3, so that one video with OLT in it and Smogtours in it doesn't get too long. Okay, let's analyze this. Jimmy Turtwig brings some nice HO team, nice blue team, almost mono blue. Nice HO versus bulky offense, Volturn. Actually, yeah, Volturn, Rotom, and Landers. Voltzichichin. Medichim, Volturn. Kinda looking like Blunder's team. With Tita over Kelio and Ferrothorn over Jirachi. So we see Thunder's lead versus Rotom. I could see this being a Scarf Tita with Stealth Rock's Ferrothorn. Spike's Ferrothorn doesn't make too much sense, because he has a potential defog, probably defog lady. Jimmy just goes for T-Bolt. Not doing much, he's probably leftovers. I mean, he's not live op Thunders. But I'm good for Volt Switch. And I mean, if you Scarf Landers, you can go to that. Yeah, okay, he doesn't have to be Scarf, he could be Scarf Lando. And he also doesn't have to be Default Ladi, and he could be Rox Lando and Spike's Pharaoh, now that I think about it. But yeah, I still think he's Rox Pharaoh. Don't quote me on that though. I mean, if he's Scarf Lando, he can go to that. If he's not Scarf Lando, he can go to Letty here. I mean, he can go to whatever he has as his choice scarf, like his choice scarf user, Tita or Lando, or Letty. Yeah, Letty is fine. I think Letty is here, and then if I'm BKC, I go Letty. And then I would double switch into Rotom, predicting Metagross or Azumarill to come out. Yeah, I think I would do that. Yeah, he goes Letty. Do we see double switch into Rotom as the Thunders get some lefties, like I thought it would be a leftovers variant? Yeah, double the Rotom here. Trust. I mean, in the OLT series I just recorded, I also was like sure that Haie wouldn't pursue it 2 times, and he did it, and I would have gotten that play wrong, but oh well. That's why I'm not in these tours, right? I can afford to mispredict. I'm just spectating. But yeah, Metagross or Azumarill is obvious here. So I would double the Rotom, but did he do it? Oh, he doubled into Pharaoh, okay. That makes sense too if you predicted the Azu. It's natural gift fire! That's a fire set. Ferrothorn barely lives. Lol, as Jimmy says, really garbage. I don't know why Ferrothorn lives that. Because he says Bishop counter. What do you mean Bishop counter? Is he being sarcastic? Because Blair is stronger than... Actually, never mind. Natural Gift is pretty strong. Let me check the base power. think that's the strongest berry. As he misses a player of... yeah, he's double. He spikes and rocks Pharaoh. I thought he would have been either... Like, I thought he would have been rocks. And oh my god, this sucks so bad. Now that he missed the first player, the second player doesn't even kill. Oh boy. And this Azumo that should have been at 100, almost, it should have been near full. And there should not have been a spike up. I really didn't think it would be spikes and rocks on Pharaoh. That's a set, wow. There's usually something you see from newer players that just begin the game. I'm not hating on BKC, I just don't see that. I just wouldn't have predicted that set. Never. I would never have thought that that would be a potential set. Medjam just goes for Thunder Punch here. And oh, then Headbutt. Then Headbutt is an option. I mean, Faker works too, but no, Faker doesn't. Faker does a bad play. Then Headbutt or Thunder Punch here, because Faker doesn't kill. Unless you have Faker and Bullet Punch, I guess then you can go for Faker. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't go for Faker. He just goes for Zen Headbutt. Okay, Zen Headbutt is real. Medicine these days. These hazards. I mean, the spikes only hit the Weevil and the Metagross. And I guess the player of Mist didn't matter that much, because the Azumarill would have died to the Headbutt, I think. I actually don't know if the Azumarill would have died to the Headbutt if it didn't take the extra Iron Head and Iron Bob's damage. What is Jimmy going to do here? Like, he can go to Weavile and click knock off, predicting the Rotom. Or like if he's banned, knock off kills the Medichimp. Probably. I don't know the card, but I assume it does. But this is looking bleak. Pretty sure BKC probably wins this. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. So he decides to go to Letty when there's a cheetah, I don't know. Like, Weavile would have taken more hazards, but I guess maybe he wants to defog. Cheetah comes out. Do we see Draco, or do we see Surf, or defog? Okay, we see Surf. It's a 2 KO, but is that Scarfta is the question. I mean, if he's Scarfta, he can just pursue him. No matter what Tita is, he will just pursue him. But if he's not Scarf, Jimmy Turtwig will get off a defog. Okay, it's not Scarf and dies to Drake. So I guess Jimmy Turtwig didn't want to risk the roll on Surf, potential roll. So he went for the stronger move, Draco. Yeah, I don't know why I said no matter what Cheetah it is, it's gonna get pursued. Because if the Lady is faster, it's obviously gonna kill the Cheetah. We see Helmet Landorus, standard.jpg, man. Every Landorus is Helmet Man these days. And in the Auras meta, I mean, in Sun and Moon, Landorus T doesn't see that much usage, but I've seen some Helmet Landorus every few games as BKC U-turns into Lady. And Jimmy Turtwig is kind of forced into Metagross, but the spikes and the rocks, dude, the spikes and the rocks just hurt him. But he cannot even U-turn here, predicting BKC to double switch, because there's BKC doesn't have to double. He can just drop a Draco, because with hazards up. Especially with hazards up. Like, Metagross takes a lot no matter what. Like, I think Draco does like 44 to Metagross. I'm not so sure. Jimmy's thinking about this. I mean, Metagross is his only play, I think, but Metagross will take a ton of damage. It will take like 60 from the combination Draco plus Spikes plus Rocks. We go Thunderous, he sacks that. I guess... yeah, I guess Metagross can win the game for Jimmy, so... it's actually a better play not to go hard into it. And Thunderous kind of gets walled by Letty anyway, since it's not live or knockoff. Before it gets up a nasty pot, anyways, that's what I meant to say. Before it gets up a nasty pot, the Thunderous gets walled by the Letty. The Weaver comes out and probably clicks knockoff here. Knockoff gets a kill besides Landorus. But if BKC loses Landorus, that's one less Metagross check. Okay, he sacks Rotom. I mean, that's Rotom is another Metagross check out of the way. Metagross can win this game. Like, I think I spoke too soon. Did I say this game was over? Rotom gets 3 kill. Now Medicham probably killed with Fake Out, yeah. I don't know how much Fake Out does. I assume this 48, 50%. It would be interesting to know if the Weaver would die to a Fake Out. If it didn't take these 2 life orb hits, maybe it could have lived the Fake Out. But BKC might also be Bullet Punch. But Bullet Punch Fake Out seems like a weird set. Because you have to have High Jump Kick and you have to have Ice Punch at least. Maybe he doesn't have Fake Out, maybe he just has Bullet Punch. Yeah, he has Bullet Punch, that makes sense. I actually predicted the set correct. Like, I assume he doesn't have Fake Out. And I assume he has Ice Punch and High Jump Kick. Splunder says why we reveal. Yeah, I agree, I don't know why he revealed that. The Bullet Punch. Wait, never mind. Never mind, what the heck? Yeah, if he doesn't have Fake Out, he has to go for Bullet Punch. Like, we don't know if he has Fake Out, but I assume he doesn't have Fake Out. Yeah, that makes sense if that's his only way of... if that's his only priority. Of course he reveals it. I mean, his other option was... yeah, that was his only play. So yeah, never mind. Unless he had Fake Out, which I don't think he had. Okay, Letty comes out and Draco gets a kill here. Yeah, Jimmy can actually... yeah, Jimmy can take this game. Doesn't Metagross just win this game? If it comes in on... if it comes in on Landorus or Letty, I think Metagross wins. Metagross just has to get the Mega Evolution. So that it outspeeds the Medicham. In Gen 7... Metagross would get the speed immediately on the turn it Mega Evolves, but yeah, we are playing RSOU here, Gen 6, so we don't have the new rules yet. I mean, Draco just gets a kill. I don't know why you would click anything that's not Draco. Yeah, okay, it's not Jimmy that's taking his time because he's thinking. Yeah, I was about to say, High Jump Kick destroys Metagross, there's no way he could have gone after that. I guess because he's thinking whether he should sack Letty Orlando. If he has Fake Out plus Bullet Punch, this Medicham is actually nice. Kinda nice to keep. Then again, if it's Helmet Landorus... wait, how healthy is the Landorus? Wait, yeah, the Landorus is Helmet, we already know that. I actually don't know what I would sack here. Wait, the Landorus. I think BKC can sack Landorus, but I actually don't know. This is kind of tough, but I think it doesn't matter in the long run. If Draco Meteor connects, Jimmy should win this game. And Bullet Punch doesn't kill the lady, right? Or he just goes for Bullet Punch. Yeah, I was about to say. Besides the crit. Oh, Flexmaster 3000. Who roosts there? What? I guess he predicted the Landorus sack or the Bullet Punch. That's a god play. Like, I was about to say this is a double down because he dies to Life Orb. But he roosts on the Bullet Punch. What a god. Okay, now Jimmy deserves to get a game 3 for that play. Watch him roost again with Flexmaster. No, there's no way. Yeah, roosting again would not have helped. Like, that was unnecessary, risky. Like, after that stunned roost, why would you roost again and risk dying to a high jump kick or ice punch? Wait, is this Scarf Lando? No, it's not Scarf Lando, but the lady's at -2. So the Lando takes every hit. BKC saves his lady, goes to his Landorus and... Wait, did I say BKC? I meant Jimmy. BKC's Lando takes helmet chip, lady comes out. I think Jimmy can sack his lady here. Oh, he can sack his Landorus too, it doesn't matter. He can sack his Landorus here. And then he can go to Metagross and win the game. Like, I think Metagross wins, right? Kisarf picks off Lando, but Metagross comes out and wins the game. Pretty sure. George, nice nickname. I actually don't know who that nickname is referring to. So I assume we see like... What? We see a critical hit! No! No! Oh, come on! Didn't that Metagross just win? Like, he just had to hit a medium edge, or he had to ice punch. HP Fire Lady, it's like not common. I guess it's nice that he has that, but that wouldn't have killed. Like, now Jimmy has to roost and dodge a Draco. That's his only play. He has to dodge. Yeah. Okay, that's a stupid ending. Wait. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm missing something. HP Fire was not killed. Wait. It's Scarf Landorus. I have to double check. So yeah, if it's Scarf Landorus, it didn't matter. I just saw it was defensive Landorus, and I thought Jimmy just won with Ice Punch. Let me check that. Landorus used. So it's BKC wins this series 2-0, and he moves on to Smogtours finals, where he will face Partial for the last best of 3 Smogtours 22. Good God. Yeah, I was way too excited. I saw the Draco miss matter, but it the HP Fire crit, but it didn't matter. BKC sent out Landorus. Yeah, okay, BKC's Landorus U-turned on Jimmy's Landorus and got helmet damaged. I was under the impression that Jimmy Turtwig took helmet damage from BKC's Landorus on a different turn. But yeah, that's my fault, guys. I didn't realize that BKC is Scarf Landorus. I don't know why he thought he was defensive landers. It actually makes a lot of sense now, because he has spikes and rocks on Pharaoh Thorn. So it makes sense that he's not defensive lander, because he already has rocks. Oh well, I messed up there, my bad guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Even though this is like two separate videos. I will upload this in separate videos. Dokkerich signing out. I wish you guys a fantastic day. Thank you all for watching. I will be back with more Showdown Lives, more OLT, and with Smogtours finals. Hopefully I'm able to catch that. Dokkerich signing out. Peace.